This is the complete overview of how to start your residential assisted living facility. Hi, I'm Aileen, and me and my husband have been in the residential assisted living facility business for almost 3 years now. I grew up in the business. My parents have been in the business for about 27 years. For us, it was a way to own the property and manage the business and own the business as well. Being that my parents were in the business for so long, I think my mom wanted to retire. And so we just took it upon ourselves to really do the research to see how we can be successful in that transition period. So the hardest part is just getting started. But once you have everything up and running and you figure out the processes and procedures and the documents and you do it like a few times, then it just becomes duplicatable. And after that, it just becomes really easy to the point where I feel like I can train my teenage kids to be able to do this and be really successful. Who should open a residential care facility? For me, working in the hospital for 12 years and I saw how crazy and chaotic it can be, nurses do really great in the business because they don't want to do bedside anymore. Maybe they want to retire. People in the healthcare field, maybe they have their real estate already or they want to get into real estate investing and they are a nurse. So that's like a win-win situation. So what if you don't have any healthcare background? If you don't have any healthcare background, that's fine. My mom, 27 years ago, she connected with a friend who was doing the business. And my mom was a senior budget analyst for the U.S. Department of Agriculture. So she had no healthcare background, neither did my dad. It's things that you can learn during the class. So for instance, I worked in a hospital, but I didn't really have any bedside experience. But for me, once you take the class and you work in a care home, then you can see, again, how to run your business properly, how to take care of residents, how to hire the right caregivers, what paperwork needs to be completed, how to do medication management, and all of that. So the different levels of care facilities are, you have the residential assisted living, you have nursing homes where you have to have a licensed nurse on staff. And then there are like rehab centers where maybe physically they need rehab before they can go into an assisted living. And then, you have the adult residential care facility where those residents are between the ages of 18 and 59. And then you have day programs where the adults will go. If you are in an adult residential facility, you would go there during the day. So the hours are 9 to 3 and they're usually doing activities. Let's talk about the money. Here's a quick overview cost for starting your own residential care facility. So the licensing portion of it, the application is $1,000. And then you would want to purchase your property or you can lease a property. For one of our facilities, we put down $27,000 to purchase the property, and then spent about $15,000 on appliances and furniture. So on average, every month, it's about $1,000 for utilities, $1,000 for groceries, and we have roughly 2 caregivers per home, and we usually pay them about $3,500 per month. For this specific property, my mortgage is $3,500 a month. So the sum average, if we were to add everything up, is about $12,500 per month, not including our salary. So how much are we making per property per month? On average, each resident pays around $5,000 per month, and we have 6 residents. So the gross income for that is $30,000, which means that once you subtract $12,500, we're left with $17,500. So we can either pay ourselves or save for any miscellaneous expenses. So $17,500 is a lot of money, but how much work does it actually take? So the first thing you have to do is get your administrator certification, and you have to enroll into the class. There is a list of courses in the Department of Social Services. If you go to the website, it's dcss.gov. And then go to where it says RCFB or Residential Care Facility for the Elderly. It'll pull up a list of providers that offer the course. The course is about $585. Once you complete the 80 hours, you take your state exam and then they give you your certificate and then you become a certified administrator. To license your facility, you have to complete Part A and Part B of the application for facility. It's probably about 200 to 300 pages, and there is an outline on the website. So you go to Department of Social Services, you look up facility application for RCFB, or residential care facility for the elderly, and just complete everything on the list and submit it to the state. So we talked about how to get your administrator certificate and how to get your facility license. And so now we're going to talk about how to choose your property. So here's how we chose our properties. You want to consider people who are in a wheelchair or have a walker. So ADA compliant. For us, we were looking for a single-story home with at least 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So here are the common things that you have to make sure that your facility has. Wide enough hallways, bathrooms big enough, walk-in showers, ramps, grab bars, smoke detectors, fire extinguishers, and you have to have exit doors, front of the house and the back of the house. Each bedroom has to have a window in case of fire or emergency. So once you get all that done, you get your facility inspected, and now you're ready to open your facility and start operations. So here's a quick overview of operations. So the first and most important person is going to be your caregivers. Your caregivers are in charge of taking care of the residents, making sure that they cook 3 healthy meals a day, bathing or helping with daily living activities like medication management, so making sure that they're taking their medications in the morning and at night, making sure we submit refill authorizations if needed when the residents are running low on their medications, and cleaning, cooking, help with daily activities. Overall, their main job is to make sure that the residents are receiving the care that they need. Now, the administrator's job is different. Marketing your facility, you want to make sure that you have like your pamphlets, you're going to other facilities, you go to senior events like the Senior Community Center, word of mouth, you're telling your friends and family, and handing out flyers, brochures, calling the hospitals, letting them know that you are a new facility and that you have a space and you're ready to welcome new residents. Getting in contact with local agencies, emailing them, introducing who you are, what you're looking for. Sometimes there is a bed that we need to fill for maybe a male or a female, and it's a shared space. So reaching out to all of the placement agencies. There are a lot of places that you can market your business to. My favorite way of filling beds, creating a wait list, and networking is by building relationships with case managers and social workers in the hospital, as well as placement agencies. Overall, it's a lot of work, but you can make a great living. You have to have the right mindset and want to be able to help people and provide service to the elderly population. It's a rewarding career, and we're able to help so many individuals and families, all while also providing a great income for my family. So if you want to get started and you want to learn what to do next, here's what you can do. The first thing you can do is attend local meetups. If you go to meetups.com or the meetup website, you can find local meetups near you and meetups that you're interested in. If you're in the Bay Area, we host local meetups as well. If you want to learn about our next one, make sure you follow us on social media. 2, you can book a consultation call with me. I offer one-on-one consultation calls, and you can book them in the link down below. 3, we're working on building out a course. So look out for a full course coming soon. I'm so excited that you're interested in starting your residential assisted living facility. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. We'll chat soon.